Listen, you're in a privileged position to learn a thing or two. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
Come on, I told the truth. It's not about true and proof. It's not the point whether you told the truth or not. Hello? I told the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Please, forgive me.
What is going on, guys? This is GameNut321 and welcome back to another one of my helpful commentaries. This commentary topic is going to be about who or what inspired me to do YouTube. Now, a lot of YouTubers get that question, especially when they do like a question and answer type video or Q&A video. You know, they just get a simple answer like, oh, I did YouTube videos because I watched Ali and he makes funny helpful Call of Duty videos. But see, with me, it's a completely different story. I'll go ahead and tell you that my main inspiration is from Vanos Gaming. I love that guy. His videos are hilarious and I love watching his videos. Like, he's awesome. And I make similar videos to him, but there isn't just me telling you that Vanos Gaming is my main inspiration. There's actually a story behind it. Now, when I started my YouTube channel, it was way back in 2007. Like, I was in the 7th grade. I was like 12 years old. Like, I'm not even joking. And I saw on YouTube that people were doing gaming videos. And as a kid, I loved doing gaming videos. Like, not gaming videos. I loved playing games. Like, I was a huge PlayStation 1 guy. I used to play Crash Bandicoot. I used to play like Ape Escape and Metal Gear Solid 1, and those were awesome games. Like, I love playing games. And when I saw people doing gaming videos on YouTube, they would do like unboxings of the DS, they would do like reviews of the games, and I loved doing that. So I was like, okay, I want to do a YouTube channel. And when I started my YouTube channel in 2007, I literally got like a flip phone or like a stupid camera, and I would literally sit it on top of a bunch of textbooks from school, and I would point it at my TV and do like Halo 3 gameplay. It was hilarious. Like, I deleted those videos a long time ago, but see, I was a little kid. I didn't know much about YouTube, but see, as I progressed, I got myself a job at McDonald's. And, you know, before I worked at McDonald's, I saw other YouTubers like T Martin, I saw like Ali, and I loved playing games like Call of Duty. I saw that T Martin and Ali were doing like helpful Call of Duty videos, so I started to do helpful Call of Duty videos on my channel. Like, I would do like best class or best weapons to use in team deathmatch. I started videos like those. They got a little bit of success, but, you know, I was like, you know what? These videos don't really make me feel like I want to do YouTube. I feel like I'm just wanting to be like an Ali or a T Martin. So I started to look at other YouTube videos, and I started to look at other channels, and then I came across Vanos Gaming, which was about 2 years ago, I believe, and I loved his videos. I laughed every time. I literally sat on my chair or on my phone and I would watch Vanos Gaming's videos like for hours. Like, I wouldn't say hours, but I would sit there and just watch his video after video after video, and I was like, wow, this guy is super funny. I don't want to be like him, but maybe I could do funny videos. Like, maybe I can do funny videos in Call of Duty and, you know, other games and stuff like that. And when I started doing those videos, they got a lot of success. And I noticed how I compared my videos to Vanos Gaming, and his videos seem to have a lot more editing in there than mine. Like, what I would do is I would just like learn programs like Sony Vegas Pro 12 and Photoshop, and I would actually learn tutorials off of YouTube, and I noticed how, well, I need to put more editing into my videos, and I started to learn more about Sony Vegas and editing and putting pictures and sound effects, and I'm like, wow, I'm really good at this. I'm not even like copying any of his techniques. I'm actually learning off of my own just because I watched Vanos Gaming's videos, and he's my main inspiration of why I do these funny gaming videos on my channel. He's just a really cool guy. He makes me laugh. I love to joke around with my friends. Like, back in middle school or in high school, I'm already graduated, I'm in college right now, but when I had my friends in high school, I was a funny dude. Like, a lot of people liked to hang out with me because I was funny and I was jokey. But see, when I saw Vanos, he's funny and jokey too, and his videos kind of fit my personality. That's why I love his channel, and I wanted to integrate my own versions of his videos in his channel. Like, he used to do Call of Duty videos, but now he moved on to GTA and Gary's Mod. Now I am doing Call of Duty funny videos. I'm also doing other gaming videos as well. Like, I started partnering with other YouTube channels. Like, as you can see, you see CR Molestia right there just standing there. He's a YouTube friend of mine, really cool guy. We were playing some Destiny, and I started to meet some really cool guys doing YouTube, and we helped each other grow, and I don't know, Vanos Gaming is my main inspiration. Like, I love that guy. That's where I get a lot of my videos. I do a lot of games. I do a lot of funny moments. A lot of my subscribers love me for doing funny videos, and that's my main inspiration, is from Vanos Gaming. That's all I'm going to tell you, but I really hope you like this commentary. Like, I know I could have said some more things, but I'm kind of limited on the time that I have, so I hope you like the video. Please give it a thumbs up, and, you know, that's all. So thanks for watching. See ya.
Welcome to the C3 Commentator Challenge. My name is Ben, and sometimes Dakin. In the first round of this competition, we're meant to battle it out over the topic of inspiration. Who/what inspired me to start creating little baby contents of my own? I'll answer the what first because it was a single moment in gaming history. Everyone that's ever played multiplayer in any first-person shooter has done something worth sharing with their friends. Eventually, they'll get a clip that will make them go out and spend $200 on an HD PVR or Elgato. For me, it was a single kill streak with the AC-130 of Modern Warfare 2. I bought an HD PVR that month, I think it was September of 2011, and started posting gameplays, but I only uploaded one commentary. The rest were all games with music in the background. As for who inspired me, it was actually a chain of people that inspired me, and I'll list them in the order that I encountered them. The first link in that chain is a guy who goes by I Am Absolute. He encouraged me to upload more commentaries on more than one video, so that kind of humbled me a bit that he thought I had something worth sharing with people. At the same time, his gameplays kind of raised the bar, inspiring me to raise my standards a bit more. We partied up many times in Modern Warfare 3, and it was a blast. A sweaty blast, to be exact, because I've had to break many a sweat to keep up with his kill count. He's just insane. I was actually in a lobby with Absolute when I ran into the next person who inspired me, and that was Jay Nasty. First thought was, whoa, this will be interesting. He posted some impressive solo gameplays back then, but I'm a pretty competitive person, so I was kind of eager to see if he would go off with Absolute and myself in the same game. And whoo, was I ready to sweat blood that day. However, it did not happen. For some reason, after sitting in lobby for like 3 minutes, the party just broke off. He left, Absolute left, started another party, and I just went my own way. That night, I went back on the YouTubes and checked my messages like most of us are compelled to do. Found a message on my channel discussion page from Jay Nasty. Actually, it still may be there. All he said was, you should autoplay your videos. That's it. No idea why he stopped by, and because I've watched his videos before, constructive criticism from Jay, it's not very common. It's like an exotic gem in Destiny. I mean, you're not gonna run into it too often, and if you do, you'll probably need a haircut. If you have pets, some of them may have already died from old age, because you've been farming that long. So when I read that comment, I kind of took it as encouragement, as a show of approval, and, you know, inspiration to keep going from someone who worked really hard at posting videos. Oh, and back then, even though he had about 500 videos, he only had about 1,400 subscribers. Next link in the chain of inspirers, that's not a thing. The next person I found inspiring was a YouTuber I met randomly while gaming, Group Brett 2. I was like, oh snap, I know him. After the game, I was about to message him. I started composing the message, but then I thought, he doesn't want to hear from one more fanboy. So, after a couple of minutes debating it, I just discarded the message. Later that night, I was surprised to find a message from Group Brett. He sent me a message saying, good job, that game, and that normally no one beats him in public lobbies. And at that point, the fanboy floodgates kind of just caved in. And I was like, oh man, I was gonna say something, but I said nothing because I'm yada yada yada. And that level of fanboydom was kind of embarrassing, looking back at it now. But we actually became friends after that encounter. About 5 or so months later, I got a message from Brett asking me if I'd like to upload anything to his channel. He had about 18,000 subscribers, and I thought, that's really big of him, because I don't know how to ask people for help. It's the most awkward thing in the world to me. Both asking and being asked by complete strangers. Hey, you wanna feed each other peanut butter and grow together? I'm like, ew, gross! I don't even know you! Those types of YouTube encounters are just awkward, but came to find out the reason he asked to feature any of my gameplays was because he respected the fact that I never asked him for anything. The whole episode was pretty humbling, especially coming from someone who was pretty well established in the Call of Duty community. And I did keep at it, at least when my life wasn't so hectic, and that there was the beginning of my journey on the YouTubes. Although it feels weird calling it a journey, because I've been sitting here this whole time. Let's call it an origin story. Anywho, until next time, God bless.